Welcome back to the channel, Space Cadets. This is leader of the Cosmic Armada, Wolf Nara, back to bring you another nigga older magnum opus. You feel me? We got the One Piece. You feel me? So today we at what, 11:53? Make sure we 11:53. You feel me? 11:53 about to go crazy. Granted, the scans bin came out. I was busy editing, and then I started working on my next scripted video. So hey man, I just waited till the officials came out. It was just no point in reading the scans when the officials came out a couple hours later. You feel me? So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is change the layout of it. Okay. The birth of Loki. Okay, we got Loki birth. We got Yamato. Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pyramid number 37, the Mayo of Ringo, Kikunojo, and Boss Ocho. Hey man. Okay, let's get started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kiku being the goddamn Demayo too. Prince Harold of Elbaf. That nigga is a super giant. Lived out his rather unhinged childhood years alongside Dorian Broggy. Nigga said all three of us was turned in this motherfucker. It's crazy. Nigga said we was turned in this bitch. Bro. Thanks to his innate size and strength, gifts from his ancient giant blood, as well as his noble status, he developed an inflated sense of self, and no one could stop him from growing into a royal pain. Everyone outside of Elbaf is so tiny and pitiful and boring. Don't you agree? This nigga flick. Nigga, why are you flicking giant boogers, gang? Why you remind me of the Haitian dude from Lil Garden. Folks, gang ass had a whole devil fruit to make him do that. Folks says casually flicking cannonball boogers, folks. Nigga ain't got shit else better to do but to flick the goddamn cannonball boogers, folks. Of course, Your Majesty, you're exactly right. Oh yeah, he got his yes man. Bunnik King of the New World. Come one, come all. Marvel at the 10-meter woman. Feel the earth tremble as she walks. Cover your ears when she barks. Thunder, a rare giant form. A rare giant from the exotic land of Elbaf. Feast your eyes on either. She growled. Step away from the cage if you don't want to be hurt. Turning a giant into a sideshow? They got some nerve. Oh yeah, folks said you got King Harold fucked up. Bruh. They thought the Elbaf was a joke. Well, who's laughing now? Who are you? No need to thank me. I'm the king of Elbaf. I won't stand to see my homeland disrespected like that. Smacked his ass. Nah, smacked his ass is crazy. What? Your Majesty, King Harold. Turn the ship around. I need to apologize. So many people were hurt back there. Nigga, but you out here hurting niggas. You out here rocking niggas though. You out here rocking niggas. Wait. Are you insane? You care about the mini kingdom of tiny humans? Rocked his ass again. Do I have to hit you again? King Harold. They saved my life when I washed up on their shore and gave me a job to do. They were kind enough to help me make a living until I was fully healed. What do you mean, tiny humans? Just because you happen to be born huge and are coincidentally strong and brutish, you actually think that makes you better than humans? How can you be so arrogant? It's pathetic. This is why everyone thinks that all giants are barbaric and brutish as Elbaf. Just because I was born huge, that nigga's right there shitty now. Folks out here pouting. Okay, she helping with the repairs. Should we just set sail, King Harold? Why are you all spacing out, huh? Go and help her, you ninnies. That town is as tiny as a model. It's easy work. Yes, Your Majesty. Their methods of construction is completely different from ours. We should tell everyone about it when we return to Elbab. I want to bring home some of their spices. I've never tasted flavors like these before. Hold on. Let me find that Elbab. You niggas don't got seasoning. These niggas don't got no seasoning after no sauce. That's why these Elbab fish not hitting. These niggas don't got no sauce. Niggas don't got no seasoning on their continent, nigga. Notice how hardy their fabric is. And yet, it's so fine. These humans are more skilled than we realized. Nigga, is that the Nika dance? Stump Trump. They got turned. You have to see things from their eye level, Harold. Nothing in the world is meant to be destroyed. Oh yeah, this is hitting. I was born on Samiwana Island in the South Blue. After some twists and turns, my life path brought me here. So you crossed the serpent of blood? You mean the red line? Well, yes, which is why I can't go back home. The serpent of blood. So now it has me thinking of the serpent that in the first world it said to block out the sky, or some of the things to block out the sky. Man, the light's so bright. But that's crazy how the giant still refers to it by its old history rather than what the modern people call it. Just a nice little touch of history. Then come to Elbab, we're not as barbaric as they say. Oh, maybe I was mistaken about you two. King Harold chains. Yeah, it's creepy. I bet it won't last long. Elbab, 105 years ago. I wish to atone for all my countless crimes. What's gotten into you, Harold? I may be out of the country more often than I wish, but it is only to join hands with our neighbors and ask them to teach us their culture. If we learn from the rest of the world, we can make our land and lives richer. Yeah, but Dory and Brocky are still raising hell out there. Wahaha. They are good friends of mine, but they have always been eccentric. They're cordial with humankind and follow a code of honor. It doesn't hurt that they can fight, of course, but if they pose too much of a threat to other nations, we may have to reel them in. Za ba 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 ba. What a turnabout. Oh, ja. These niggas. Meeting new people took him on a journey. Harold, no. Elbab is best with good luck. For example, by sending diplomats back and forth, we can help deepen the ties and friendship between nations. I see. So we're each taking hostages then. Don't say it like that. It means that countries can't be It means that countries can't get to be friends unless the people in them are connected somehow. Elbab, 81 years ago. Fisherman Village. Elbab, Eastern Elbab. The baby's been born. Congratulations, Harold, Ida. Thank you. Thank you all. And now Ida and I can know you are forbidden from marrying her. The royal line must remain pure blood. Oh yeah, these niggas is the Ku Klux Klan. No one up. They racist. They don't like their blood mixing. They don't got no seasoning. Oh yeah, these niggas is the goddamn Klansmen. Whoever got the Klansmen on their team gonna win the war. It's crazy. These niggas is certified Klansmen. I'm sorry, Ida. It's gals me that it must come to this. This is just how the culture works. You can't get emotional and fight against it. You're always welcome in our village, Ida. As long as you live in the same country as Daddy, you'll be happy, Hiruja. This is your true betrothed, Herald. Estrid blood is pure and ancient. Elbab Brewer's village prestigious daughter, Estrid. I was born in the Brewers village in the north and I studied geomancy. So she a earthbender? Wait. Let me find out Loki the earthbender? Loki the earthbender? Lightning bender? Estrid blood is pure and ancient. She's worthy of being our queen. It is my fate to love you for the rest of my life. Forget about that woman and child to the east. Oh, that's no, is she choking this nigga out? To grab a nigga by the throat is crazy. To grab a nigga by the throat and hem a nigga up. Yeah, boy, forget about your baby mama. Forget about your baby mama is crazy. Forget it. Who's stopping? Who? This nigga really listen to these niggas. Good heavens. The spirit is escaping to the east. Your good luck is getting away. We must close those windows at once. Huh? And that mirror. It's in the 5-star kill position. Destroy it at once. What? Bitch? You just got here. This is Asla, the horse of good fortune. Okay, we got what was that? Sleipnir? It's a gift from my clan. The perfect mount for you, King Harold. I have no doubt that this horse will bring you great luck. It's enormous. Why does it have 8 legs? Guard, bring all the jewels and gold in the treasury to my chambers. This is to ensure that the fortunes of wind and earth are sent in His Majesty's direction. Also inform the scullery maid that from this day forward the king and I will be using the fine silver to eat all our meals. Is she just at the luxury? She get on. She take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a traveling man indeed. Yeah, she's a gold digger. Way over time. Who digs on me? Hey, bro, that's crazy. About 70 years ago, in an era where the rigors of the sea made it too difficult to maintain the trade between lands, Elbaf's skill at navigation was the envy of other nations. There's a star to the north that never moves called the Pole Star. So we're gonna get some lore about the Pole Star. This is Bolden. You said you met the mermaid, King Harold? Yes. I have at least, yes, I have a last fisherman too. In the kingdom where those with fish blood live. Their king has a newborn. Their king has a newborn, heir named Neptune. And all the creatures of the sea, not just the mermaids and fishmen, were engaged in a grand celebration that spanned the sea floor. Niggas said they was getting groovy on the sea. They was getting jiggy in that bitch. Alvarez Castle aired about 63 years ago. Wow, Harold was away from home. Congratulations, my queen. It's a very healthy boy. His name is Loki. The king and I decided on it. Now show me my baby. So this is why Loki wears the bandages. Shorty ain't have no heartburn. Folks came out looking like Caillou. Motherfucker, it's terrifying. Okay, your majesty, it's horrid. What is that thing? That is no son of mine. The first to give birth and then still be able to do all that's crazy. Please, your majesty, try to stay calm. Tell the king that it was stillborn. You can't be serious. It is accursed. Just look at that baby. It's a monster. The Prince of Elbaf grasped for the empty air, but no hands reached out to envelop his own. Stop, Your Majesty. He's the royal heir. The most unfortunate of all creatures is the one whose very existence is denied by his mother in the moment of his birth. Do you hear me? I bore no child. Do not tell a soul about this. What are you planning to do? I'm going back home. I never want to bear another child. Is she taking this nigga money? Your Majesty, here guardsmen, down the other world. What about the underworld? This nigga's climbing back up. Queen Isha fell ill. Get rid of the child. There was a prophecy before it was even born. The prophecy said that King Harold would one day be killed by his own son. Not that madness again. And while Harold was busy hanging his head against the problem of national relations, the government has stepped in to block our path again. Why can't countries be free to decide for themselves? Hey, can I see the baby too? He's your brother. He's not your son, so he's not my brother. Aw, you're even sweet like that. All of the misfortunes that fell upon Elbaf will be known as Loki's curse. Wow. Fucking wow. That was a phenomenal chapter. So now we're getting shit with the pole star. They blame Loki not because of the evidence provided, because they're a superstitious lot with no seasoning. They chose the gold digger, and she could never love her child. And it was over with, bro. The Boichi one shot. Yeah. That looks so weird. Zoro looks like Senku and shit. Anyway, that's really all I got for this live reaction. If I could rate the chapter, it was a solid 7 chapter for One Piece. You feel me? Anyway, all I got for this reaction. Enjoy your day, night, and evening. I'm up. Welcome back to the channel, Pirates and Space Cadets. Hey man, know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the second part of the video. It's gonna be 2 chapters in one because I forgot to upload the last week's chapter. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta upload them both together. You feel me? It do hit different when I be forgetting because I haven't did One Piece in a long time. So hey, it be like that sometimes. You feel me? But hey, we back again with Oda Magnum Opus, only Opus, nigga. One Piece, nigga. Episode or chapter 1154, and it's called I Can't Even Die. I Can't Even Die. It's crazy. No, for these niggas to be grave robbing folks, shit is crazy. Hold on, and the Holy Inari Pilgrimage, Volume 38. At the grave of a hero born in the red, blue, and brought up in Ringo. Boy, I'm that, folks. I'm that, folks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Diving out the window, blowing up. Zora would never. Chopper would never. Frankie would never. Nami would never. Usopp would never. Sanji would never. Jinbei would never. Robin would never. Luffy would never. It just couldn't be me, King. It just couldn't be me, King. Nigga just really died. Nigga, you died for something that Pale tanked earlier in the series, and you supposed to be top tier. But one of the top tier fodder. That nigga wasn't even top tier fodder. Hey man, it be like that sometimes, man. It be like that sometimes, man. Okay, let's continue on. 63 years ago, Lord Harul, the oldest man in the present, lost his partner. What folks at, boy? This nigga wrinkled up, boy. Hold on, folks. Old to the motherfucker, boy. The outlines in the eyes. Yeah, this nigga old. He giant old. Folks says super old. Cascade beard, Harul. Hold on, Cascade beard. I'm not gonna. That's a hard ass epithet. That's a hard ass nigga. Cascade beard. Not black beard. Not brown beard. Not white beard. Nigga, they call me Cascade beard. Nigga said, yeah, G, my beard chartreuse. Like, they call him chartreuse beard, bro. Hey, man. By the hands of a certain Langon, Cascade beard Harul was struck down, dead. By the hands of a certain young girl. Knocked his ass out. Killed dude ass. Out the lollipop. Bro, slobbing and foaming at the mouth. Her name was Charlotte Linlin. A mere human, yet she left a large part of the giant village in ruins. She would later go on to become an emperor, earning the epithet Big Mom. The same year, Elbaf sacrificed a string of tragedies. It was calamity after calamity, sudden fires, windstorms, and bitter cold waves devastated the crops. The abnormal weather also brought fishing to a halt. This once magnificent land had fallen to famine. Damn! Okay, Oda. I get you don't kill niggas in real time. But you be choosing the most gruesome ways to kill niggas in the past, gang. Like, nigga, yeah, nigga, famine. Famine, niggas hungry. Some of these niggas probably cannibals. To survive, I'm just saying. Some of these niggas may be cannibals. These niggas may be Hannibal Lecter giants, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Now, do you see? This is all that child's doing. Are you a drunk? You're a drunk, aren't you? This land was cursed. You all failed to kill it immediately. No, surely it's just a coincidence. Facts. She had that bitch foaming out the mouth. Yeah, he's staring at me. Prince Loki. Take it away. Don't ever let that monster near me again. He just wants his mom. Bro, I'm about to crash out, gang. Stop playing with little phone now. Gang ass got the Homer Simpson. Bro, he don't even got no hair on his head. Folks came out bald in the motherfucker, gang. How the fuck is you a classic Gerber baby, gang? Like, you really pulled up goddamn old man hair, folks. Folks said stressing as a baby. Nigga, no heartburn. No heartburn at all. Nigga bald as fuck. Gouge out those monstrous eyes. If left unchecked, his curse will grow till it brings about this nation's collapse. Now do you got her crying? I'm hungry. You niggas not from Hakumai though. Sorry, sweetie. That was the last bit of bread we had. You're going grieving? We could easily steal what we need from the humans. And this how it's always been in Elbaf history? Don't be ridiculous. A senseless raid on them will only bring shame to Elbaf. That's the land. That's the law of the land now. Those bastards from Hunter's village are attacking. What are they? It seems they've hit other villages too. Quick, arm yourselves. Don't let them loot the village. Internal giant struggles weren't unheard of. Nigga said, hey boy, give me that food, boy. We on your ass, bitch ass nigga. Hold on. Hold on. During desperate times, but these incidents only resulted in making the period more severe and bloody. The country was engulfed in chaos and misery. I heard a rumor from the firstling born in the castle. He cursed, and the bitterness festered as spirits broke. Hey, wait! And you see Haruden? Harden! Your brother doomed this country with his curse. He said, huh? As his elder brother, you'll take responsibility as a sacrifice. As a sacrifice is crazy. You would take responsibility as his sacrifice. You niggas drunk. What are you talking about? Don't you know my son's a cutie who's gonna be the world's longest living man? Hold on. Can it eater? You're nothing but an outsider who seduced Harold. Go to hell. I love this country. Don't you lay a finger on my mom. Up the sword on his. Rocked his ass. Hold on. Wait. I'm flattening you. King Harold. Damn. Daddy, King Harold. Brother, you must not fight amongst each other. The king. Word reached me about Loki's birth and the recent famine. I was building a report with various nations. When the news came, our allies acted without hesitations. They ladled tons of food and supplies to be shipped here. Humans may be small in stature, but not while our allied nations came together to ensure that we got enough truly fill and satiate our giant bellies. We would graciously accept their aid. And how are we supposed to dock on the island? Dig in and fill your hearts with gratitude. Brothers, if these good folks are ever in a pinch, it'll be our job to return the favor with all our might. Remember, this tiny world is ours to share. He said we all in this together. Hey man, hey King Harold, man. King Harold, man. He's that nigga, man. He is that nigga, bro. I can't even care with you, G. I'm fucking with King Harold, G. I'm really fucking with King Harold. Like, that shit crazy. My nigga really out here saving his people, G. And it's not about him saving his people with food from famine. Yes, that's a very big thing, but more of saving the morals of his people, saving the pride of his people, saving the honor of his people, saving the not only the history but the future of his people. Because if they started to do the raids on humans, everything they just worked for but basically been for naught for the last 50 years, which would make the giants even worse than what they would be beforehand, because they cultivated these relationships as being these peaceful and warmongering people, but also a very understanding race as well. And so all that understanding would kind of be thrown out of the window if Harold didn't come back the way he did. You feel me? And I just love that. Yeah, she did. She died. Bro, we locked in. Queen Istrid continued to publicly declare that the plague suffered by Elbrath were brought on by the accursed prince right up until the eve of Harold's return. She denounced her son with bitter hatred until her final anguished breath. Naturally, the people... Did they cut out his eyes? No. Did they really cut out this little nigga eyes? Did they really cut my little nigga eyes out, bro? This nigga is not smiling. My son. Naturally, the people believe her passing was part of the curse. Loki, my son. He was born with a condition that affects his eyes. Well, he could see, but I understand. What a pity. He can't even smile for me. I guess it makes sense. He did just lose his mother. At only a few months old, Loki had given up on love. You sure have a lot of scrapes. No, those are... Harold's diplomacy started to bear fruit. The Elbath winter finally came to close. Branch Route 1. That's right, it helped build inter-village trade communication. Restoring the fractured nations and venturing across the seas continued to be prioritized, while other things became an afterthought. So now it got me wondering, but are we going to see why Dory and Bragi got into the argument? Because was that 100 years ago? And this is 67 years ago. They said Dory and Bragi is out warmongering. Is it? Are we going to see that? Because I would love to see that. Istrid's older brother was appointed as Loki's personal steward. Nigga said, you freak. Hey, cook that little nigga, boy. Folks Barber fucked them up anyway. This is the realm of the dead, isn't it? This is the realm of the dead. Isn't it dangerous here? The coastline keeps this area separated so the beasts won't come near here. You're so cute when you're worried. Don't you have training with the elbow from West Village? You should head back. This is Edith's Tavern. You're here. Fishermen, castaways, even pirates. I'm ready for any and all customers. With any luck, I'll be a help to Harold. 56 years ago, her rural house. You were at the scene of the revelry incident, Harold. Yeah, my friend was one of the invited kings. He smuggled me in as one of his guards. I couldn't ask the question I wanted to without blowing my cover. If that murder had happened, I might have been exposed. If you were caught, all this would have been the least of your worries. Haven't you heard the tale of the Galera Warhammer Company? Kanji is Great Hammer Battalion. Uragana might be a spin on Galila. Okay, so now that got me thinking. The Galera was a Warhammer. So I'm guessing it was a war mongering vessel that traveled the seas, destroying other ships. No. They're the gruff troop of giant shipwrights that armed the silver warhammers, right? I thought they were just a myth. Wait. Okay, we gotta see this. We gotta see this. And they existed. They really did travel far and wide, sending letters back to Elbath. I received the final letter myself. It said they'd all been captured. Can you believe that over 100 warriors was taken prisoner, including ancient giants? You think the world government was responsible? There's no doubt that they once faced a great enemy. However, they sank deep into the ocean at a certain point in history, to be blunt. There's probably a deeper reason why your ideas haven't worked out, and it has nothing to do with you. Lingering animosity, huh? Which could mean... Okay, let's keep reading, because this shit's hitting, bro. This One Piece chapter is a 10 out of 10, bro. These are just rumors. I also heard a story about a frozen army of giants somewhere. It seems our people... Wait. So the giant straw hat, could it be that Emu got them frozen with the same technology that he's keeping the frozen hat? It seems our people are regarded as enemies of the larger world. Clearly, but I've already resolved to face any hurdle. Prince Loki, I know you cursed and killed my Prince Loki, I know you cursed and killed my little sister. Prince Loki. Now let's see what kind of garbage we'll be serving up today. And he's still getting his ass whooped every day? While the horse of fortune died and he started smiling, the steward boy was in the realm of the dead. The steward's body was in the realm of the dead. Yeah, that's the one time he's smiling. Kind of reminds me of Doflamingo. 48 years before present day. The villagers grew closer in terms of trade and identity, and this nation stood together. My dream is to join hands with many other countries around the planet, for the giants race to be welcome all over the grand world. King Harold's so cool. He's changed so much. He's gonna be a king who will go down in history. Well, you look thrilled, Hirugen. It's cause you're an illegitimate priest. Loki is the right heir, right? You're just an illegitimate throwaway. Niggas ain't want you, gang. I'll start banking your goofy ass, Loki. Beat them all up, guys. This is Elbaf, the world's strongest country. We don't need weaklings here. Loki, driven by scorn, unleashed chaos onto Elbaf. Wow, all of his friends, he had no human friends, bro. It's just a beast in the underworld. He laughed at the feeble as they ran. Hey, Loki. Dad went through hell to rebuild this village. You think you can get to call my father Dad? I don't get why everyone respects him. He's done for trying to play nice with those human insects. That crap. That's crap. We should all try to see from each other's perspective. Don't get cocky just because you're big. Damn! Being cocky is my right. I'm the prince. Don't you dare talk to me, you runt. Hirugen, stay back, Gerd. He'll think you're his friend, Loki. Loki will hit you next. We are his friends, you dummy. Hirugen, are you okay? He needs first aid. Ha! You're so pathetic, I could puke, Hirugen. You're just a group of weaklings huddling together. It's cause of your mom's filthy blood. Young master, that's going too far. He's still the son of the king. He's also a prince. Don't call him a prince. Rock that nigga. Hey, Loki refuses to accept that Hirugen had a loving home, and he didn't. And so now it's not only caused him to rebel, but caused him to neglect everyone. And Loki spread pain and destruction, but nothing he did filled the hole in his heart. He just drops down and start. I can't even die. Damn, nigga, what? This nigga. Oh no, G. This nigga got me stressed out, bro. This nigga got me stressed out, bro. Bro, David said, nigga, you got a mama. Fuck you. What's the deal with this island? Where's the welcome committee? Whoa, we found one. Loki, it's a giant whelp. This is definitely Elbath. All right, kid. Shinky? Newgate? I think that bitch named Stussy. Rock! Oh yeah, we got my nigga G. Got my nigga G. Wait. He got the sauce on him. Hold on. Harold spotted the particular man 8 years ago during the reverie. Harold spotted this particular man 8 years ago during the reverie. He single-handedly killed a Navy HQ admiral and vanished without a trace. This feat earned him a massive body in the government's ire. Alright, kid. You better say yes to both these questions. I ain't the type to take no for an answer. First off, this is Elbath Island. This is the Elbath, land of the giants, yeah? Second, we'll find Harold here. Yeah? Well, nah, bro. Rock D's are back. Future captain of the Rock's pirate. Father of Emperor Blackbeard. This bear's one hell of a devil face. I know he's a giant, but is he a bit too big? Hey kid, why are you crying? Bro. Multiple legacies building towards the future, and those legacies, or the current generation that is now jumped off the shoulders of the previous generation, is starting to affect the world in the same way that their parents are. Luffy reflecting Dragon with one of the massive bounties in the world and his progression as a pirate. Marshall D. Teach being calm and calculated like his father, but we don't see him here. And then we don't see. It says future captain of the Rock's pirate. So at this time, Rox wasn't even no pirate. He wasn't. Papa D. Teach, Nepo babies everywhere. Fact! But this is all I got for this live reaction of One Piece. Tell a friend, hey man. No one said, oh, I'm cooking again, bro. I'm not going